All you need today is a chair with no arms and yourself. Here we go. All right, we've got our chairs here. I'd like you to just scoot towards the edge of your chair a little bit so that you have some space between your back and the back of the chair. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to find those abdominals. You can let your arms hang at your sides, or if that's not comfortable, place them in your lap. I'm going to leave mine at my sides. Go long through your spine here, closing those eyes. Inhale deep. And on your exhale, I want you to squeeze your abdominals tight. Let's do that again. Inhale deep. Exhale, squeezing our abdominals. Big breath in. But this time as you squeeze those abdominals on your exhale, I want you to drop your chin to your chest and hold here. Think about maintaining that straight spine, allowing gravity to really pull on your arms here. Go ahead and take your head from side to side. And I want you to do that at your own pace. Whatever feels comfortable. If you notice you need to hold one spot a little longer, please do so. You can go through this a little slower, just no quicker. Go ahead and even it out for me. And then bring your head back up to center. Good. Give me a big shoulder roll back and down. Let's do that one more time. Big shoulder roll back and down, and hold it back and down so you feel that chest lift here. You feel your chest press forward. And as you're doing this, I want you to lift all 10 toes off the floor. Spread them out. Set them back down. Do it again. Lift up all 10 toes, spread them out, and set it down. One more time, lift all 10 toes up, spread them out, set them down, press into those toes and lift your heels up. Feel the back of your calf engage. Feel your quads start to turn on. Inhale deep. And on our exhale, we're going to drop into those heels and lift the front of the foot off the floor. Drop down and lift. Set your heels down, hold them there. Take one leg, press into your heel, extend it straight. And set it back down. Take the other leg out, extend it straight. Set it back down. Reach forward, grabbing around your knee. You're going to pull your knee up, keeping a nice straight back here. Good. Now if your back starts to round, that means maybe not lift as high. Core is tight, set your foot down. And switch those legs. Sit up tall, pull up through that knee. Long spine, feeling those hips start to stretch. We are going to ask a little more of our hips now. So drop down in that foot. We're going to go back to our original leg. Grab a hold in front of the knee, pull on up and hold here. Good. Remember those deep abdominals on our exhales? Find those. If you feel like you're leaning back also, maybe drop that knee a little bit more. Give me some ankle rolls here. There you go. Big circles. And switch directions. Maybe take a moment, close those eyes. Making sure that the shoulder blades are still back and down, squeeze together. And open your eyes up, stop your circles. We're going to pick this leg all the way up and take it across. Placing our ankle on top of our other knee. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to add a little pressure on the inside of your knee, pressing it down towards the floor. Only if you feel you can handle that. If it's too intense, then you just let it be. Let it be right where it's at. But I want you to get a little taller in your seat here. And then if you can, take that belly button and lean forward with it. Our spine is still straight. So if you lean forward and you round your back, sit back up tall, squeeze those shoulder blades again, draw those circles back and around with your shoulder, pinch your shoulder blades together, then drive forward with that belly button a little bit. Relax your thigh. Good. Now take your hand and reach to the outside of your foot and give it a little turn, a little twist maybe. You're going to feel that on the outside edge of your shin, of your calf. You've still hinged forward here. Yeah. Feels good. Now we're going to release our foot, grab a hold of it, twist it the other direction. Maybe play with those toes a little bit, flex and extend them. And hold here. Go ahead and lift up. And we're going to take this leg all the way across it. Turning into our leg, we're going to grab a hold and twist through our belly. Long through our spine, looking away. Feel the twist through your low back. Quiet your breath. Maybe use that chair for a little extra support on that pull. Go ahead and come back to center. Grab behind your knee. Pick your leg up and over. Extend it straight. Let go and set it down. Draw it in, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to go for the other side. Pull up, hold, find your spine, lengthen. Give me some circles. Now that we know what's coming, it's not so bad, right? Let's circle the other way. You might hear some pops, some cracks. That is your joints saying thank you. Thank you for the movement. Now we're going to hold here. We're going to lift up and cross into it. Grab a hold of your foot, help pull it onto your knee, and then give it a second. Once you feel like you can, press add a little bit of tension on top of your knee, opening your hip, keeping that spine long, pressing forward into your belly, and hold. So it's a little hinge forward, a hinge through those hips. Reaching down, we're going to grab our foot, take the bottom of our foot, see if we can press it up towards that ceiling. Nice. Go ahead and release, reach around the front and give it a little pull in the opposite direction. Wiggle those toes. And release. Good. Settle in for just a second longer. And on your exhale, we're going to lift our chest, take our leg all the way across, and turn into it. So we have that spinal rotation again, making sure we stay long through our chest here. If you want to take your chin towards the back of the room, please do so. Maybe use that chair for a little extra support, a little extra pull. It's up to you. It's whatever you feel like meets your body where it needs to be today. And on your exhale, we're going to slowly release our twist, coming back to center. Grab behind your knee and lift up. Hold here, extend it straight, press into your heel, let go, and set it down. Slide it back. Let's go ahead back to our original leg. We're going to get a little deeper here. I want you to scooch back on your chair, separate those legs out, and we're going to take our hamstring and place it on the seat while we take our other leg and extend it back. We're going to find a warrior two here. So take your time in this. Now, depending on how high or low your chair is, you may need to adjust this. My chair is pretty low, so this is a pretty deep warrior two. So find your extension, press into the outside edge of your back foot. Draw up through that quad, pulling that kneecap up, squeeze your glute, opening the hip flexor. Press down into that front heel, lift and open those arms, extend. Now eventually you should be able to press into that front foot and lift up and get a little space between you and your chair. But for right now, I want you to just settle into it. If you've done this video a few times, feel free to go ahead and lift those hips off your chair. Now we're going to take our arms long, add energy, and on our exhale we're going to reverse our warrior. Hand is going to drop to the inside of the back leg, reaching tall with that top arm. Little back bend here. Your core is so tight. It's got to support you. It's got to support that low back. Now on your exhale, come back to your warrior two, pressing those arms out. We're going to drop into that front elbow, taking that back arm long and straight. Opening the side of the body, open the shoulders, chest is pointed towards me. Big breath. And on your exhale, come back to your warrior two. We are going to do that all again. How do you make it better for you? Where do you add more energy? Do you press out more? Do you dig your feet in more? On your exhale, reverse it. Go long with those arms. Reach for the ceiling, reach for the floor. Let that head fall back, open your sides. Inhale, on your exhale, roll forward. And side bend. Hold here. Get long, open the chest, breathe through it. Big breath. And on your exhale, come back to your warrior two. Hold. Slide your shoulder blades back and down. Lengthen your arms. Squeeze your triceps. Add your power. Inhale. And on your exhale, draw those arms in. Place them on your chair. Slide on in. And let those legs relax for a second. Because we are switching sides. Take your time on that switch. Sliding back, getting that hamstring onto it. Taking your leg back. Extend into it. Heel under your knee. Knee in line with your hip. Okay? Back leg, press into that back heel. And then lengthen through your leg. Squeeze your quad, pull that kneecap up. Let that hip flexor open by squeezing those glutes. Now we're going to take those arms and press them out. Long arms, reaching wall to wall with those arms. Squeezing those triceps. Activate the shoulders by pulling your shoulder blades back and down. Big breath in. And on our exhale, let's reverse this warrior. Drop that back arm to the inside of your back leg, long, reach tall. Big breath. Now on our exhale, we're gonna go forward, drop into our elbow, extend long with our arm, making sure that our chest stays lifted. A lot of times we like to drop into it here. If taking your arm this far makes you drop like that, then just leave it up here. It's okay. Get long with it. Big breath. And on your exhale, drop into your arm and rise back up. Find that warrior two. Go long. How do you make it better? Round two. Adjust as you need to. If you need to tweak the move a little bit, go for it. It's your workout. Big breath. Exhale, let's reverse it. Go long with those arms. Add the energy. There's a difference between getting into the move and really feeling the move. Really squeezing the muscles, activating the hips, letting the hips stretch, all at the same time. Big breath. Exhale, let's roll through it. And side. Yes. Now here, careful not to drop into those shoulders. Keep that chest lifted. Arms are long. Big breath. Exhale completely, sink into it. You're almost done. Big breath. And on that exhale, we're gonna roll up and hold that warrior two for final pose. Go strong. Can you get your chin over your shoulder? Can you hold it there? Can you draw your shoulder blades back? Can you reach longer with those fingers? Can you squeeze and activate that back leg a little bit more? Can you press your heel into the floor on that front leg? Almost flirting with lifting yourself off the chair. Think about that the next time you do this. Flirt with that. I might be able to pick myself up. Big breath. Exhale, drop down into it, and slowly come to center. Give yourself some time here. Get those legs back underneath you. You may need to pull one in and then the other. Get comfortable in your chair and sit back, letting your back rest against the back of the chair. You can let your arms hang at your sides or keep them in your lap. I want you to close your eyes for a second. Keep your spine long and let your chin come to your chest and hold. Work through your breath here. Allow your breath to relax you. Allow your breath to be even. Control your inhale and make that exhale smooth. Nice and easy, we're going to let our head fall from one side to the other, going through this at your own pace. I want you to be proud of the work you put in today. I want you to think about where you could go better, be better. I want you to think about where you needed to pull back. It's not always about pushing through. Sometimes you have to pull back a little bit in order to grow. Go ahead and hold that head center and then bring it back up. Let your arms hang at your sides if they're not. Press into those palms and inhale. As you inhale, I want you to stretch long, reaching. Let those ribs lift, and on your exhale, press away. And you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day.